Hi soul family, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So we're gonna be doing a pick a card reading live, this time actually using cards instead of images this week. But this is just gonna be like messages from your spirit guides, and we're gonna let spirit lead the reading. However, I do want to take a moment to announce that I am taking a break from personal readings and one-on-one coachings to really just focus on my own health. So that won't be available on my website at this time, and 333 on the clock as I look over. So this is divine support, this is definitely divinely aligned to really just focus on my health, to really just double down on my own mental and really get into feeding my body better things. Making that decision took a lot, and I've been crying, I've been purging. So I definitely just feel like this week spirit just wants to have some messages for the collective, because I feel like there's something that you're letting go of that you just need to know that you're making either the right decision or you just need guidance. Whatever you need, this is the space for you. This is a safe space, and I'm sending you guys so much love. So let's get into picking a card. So let's see, spirit, what do you want to say to the collective? I only need 3 cards. So what are the messages for today's spirit? Any messages for the collective today? Anything else? For group number 2, need a card for group number 2. Oh, why did so many come out though? So I guess there's gonna be 4 groups, y'all, because spirit chose 4 groups. Even though I said 3 groups, spirit chose 4. So let's see what the messages are for today. Let's see, if I should change it. Yeah, let's change the color. All right, so group number 1 is going to be Palladian activation, coming together, harmony in heavens, resolution. I don't think I've ever seen this card, which is so cool. We have Hather light codes, light immersion, full system upgrades, and power recall. So that's for group number 2. And group number 3 is going to be halls of amenity, secrets revealed, treasures uncovered, initiations. And this is going to be group number 4, the divine matrix, interconnectedness, synchronicity, and God incidences. Group number 4. So if you're going to need time to meditate on the answers, you'll be able to see the groups down below to just, to get a feel on which group you resonate with the most. So I'll see you in whatever pile that you choose. Alrighty, hi pile number 1. So you chose Palladian activation, coming together, harmony in heavens, and resolution. So I feel like you're walking in alignment right now, and whatever decision that you made recently, you're in harmony with your soul. So it's like your human self and your soul are in alignment because you've chosen a higher path. You've chosen to let go of something that's no longer serving you and really just walk in your destiny, walk in divine faith. And that's really what I'm getting from this card. However, I do want to do the activations for everyone. So let's grab the book and see what you're activating at this time. Where is the book, y'all? Oh, here it is. I have so many decks, so I'm just like, where is the card? Let's see. Alright, so pile number 1, you chose the Palladian activation, coming together, harmony in heavens, and resolution. So we're going to do the activation code for everybody. So if you chose pile number 1, this is the activation that is going on in your reality at this time. So we have the Palladians, also known as the 7 Sisters, is an open star cluster found in the northwest. Oh, my microphone. So it's a North Star cluster formed in the northwest of the constellation Taurus. These bright blue luminate stars, which formed in the last 100 years, are among the stars closest to Earth and are the clusters most obvious to the naked eye. It is for this reason that they have been connected to many spiritual traditions through the ages. This gateway transports us to a space where we can witness the great coming together of the Palladians. I don't know, y'all, if I'm pronouncing that right. Each and every single star with the cluster is representative of a nation of divine beings. The Palladians are said to be human-like beings who honor the feminine and live in an advanced way that we on Earth could also experience if we were to accept and honor the holiness of the female body. If we were able to travel to the Palladians, the Pleiades, in the 3rd dimensional world, we would not find these beings. However, they have transcended the physical state and operate on a higher vibration. So pile number 1, you're really ascending at this time. Your vibration is increasing, and I feel like this has to do with you taking better care of your body in whatever way that you decide to. So maybe if you're drinking more healthy juices to be in alignment with the earth, whatever it is that you're doing right now, whatever decision that you've made, spirit is confirming that this will raise your vibration. So we have connect the Pallades in the night sky, or look up an image. To connect to this card, look up an image online of the Pallades. So this, and say, great Palladians guides, thank you for showing me how to heal the matriarchal line and honor the feminine so that I can support a more balanced and evolved form of existence. You guys are really tapping into the divine feminine energy, and I love that for you guys. Your message: the Pleiadian energy is about coming together in peace and harmony. You are blessed to receive this gateway, for it is a powerful message of assurance that whatever uncomfortable energy you are experiencing right now will soon be washed away. The Pleiadians are beings who live in complete honor of their planets and their and it says and their people, but I was going to say and their bodies. So this has to do with you being honoring your body at this time, and whatever you feel uncomfortable with in your body at this time, Spirit is letting me know that this feeling will pass. They acknowledge that in seeing and connecting with one another, they have an opportunity to see consequences of disrespecting others. It's for this reason that this is no longer possible for them. If you are being challenged by loved ones now, aim to shift the dynamics of this relationship through a loving approach. The lesson you are facing at this time is an opportunity to heal old wounds and operate from a higher vibrational state of being. Oh, and something just started outside. It startled me a little bit. So I feel like this energy it may be having you in an anxious, frightening state. Maybe you're bickering with the people around you right now. You're feeling like, oh, I can't get along with them. But Spirit's asking you to see it from a loving perspective and take a loving approach rather than the approach that you normally may take with one another. I definitely am getting this energy where it's just like, maybe you just want to be left alone right now, and maybe the people around you are taking it personally, and that's kind of making you a little bit more combative. So Spirit's just asking you to take a moment right now, pause, and just meet the situation with love, and know that this energy that you're feeling will pass as well. It has to do with something that you're healing with your inner child at this time as well. So that's coming at, let's see, let's get some tarot. All right, Spirit, what are your messages for pile number 1? Let's see. All right, fairies could be significant as well. Spirit, what are your messages for pile number 1? Anything else for pile number 1? Pile number 1. Anything else for pile number 1? Okay. So this card wanted to flip over, so I'm going to keep it. So right now, Spirit is letting me know what you're dealing with is like a hidden energy. You're not really sure what the f is going on with your mind. Let me adjust this camera, y'all. So you're not really sure what's going on in your reality. You're not really sure what's going on in your mind, what you're purging. You just know that you're purging and you're feeling a little bit irritable. Some of you guys could also be on your cycle as well. It's coming up. I feel like a manifestation is getting ready to bloom in your reality, and you're not seeing it. It's going to be something that catches you off guard, but it is going to require you to celebrate something. And some of you guys could be seeing the number 11 a lot as well. Spirit's letting you know that you're shifting timelines, and I feel like you guys connecting to this feminine energy, you're not used to it. You're probably used to always having to be combative and defending yourself and protecting yourself in a way where it's more like masculine is what I'm getting, but you're learning to take a more feminine and loving approach and stop depleting your energy in that way is what Spirit is letting me know. Some of you guys need to be hydrated at this time as well. You could be dehydrated. It's coming up. Spirit is saying that for some of you guys, you may have someone that you can lean on right now. So maybe just be open and vulnerable with how you're feeling. It could help you during this time as well. Someone who's very emotionally intelligent. This could be you. This could be another person. But just being honest with yourself or this other person that this is what you're dealing with. Spirit's letting me know that justice is also coming in for you. The scales are turning in your favor. Whoever treated you badly in the past, maybe that's what you're healing from right now, they're going to be experiencing a lot of karma. And I know you're probably just like, well, I don't really give a shit. I'm really just ready for my life to change. I'm really getting that energy, but it's just like, I don't know, it's coming up in your energy, so I'm reading it. I just kind of feel like I'm just getting somebody who's just tired of fighting. You're tired of always putting out, exerting energy, and I feel like that's really what's coming in right now for you, is a feeling of surrender. You just can't keep it on anymore, and Spirit wanted you to get to this point where you allowed yourself to receive, and you stopped looking for a way to combat with other people, because one of those things where I feel like this is a part of you that felt like you needed to defend yourself. So maybe this is from childhood where no one defended you, so you felt like, I have to stand up for myself. That's the only way that I'm safe. So you're rewriting those beliefs and realizing that you don't need to win an argument to stand up for yourself. You're just choosing your peace. You're just tired of the negative energy. You're tired of bickering with other people. Is really what I'm getting from this energy, and it just feels so heavy, and I just feel like you need time to rest, purge, and just be. Just exist. Allow yourself space to exist. You may think that you need to be productive right now, but that's not what you need to be doing. Is really what I'm getting for your energy. Let's get some emotional cards, because I feel like right now you're feeling a little emotional. Maybe you're feeling a little emotional right now. All right, Spirit, for group number 1. Oh, that's a lot. Let's put that back in the... Actually, it's not a lot. It's 3. Let's see what Spirit had to say. So right now, you guys are having to make some type of choice right now, some type of decision. And you may feel like, oh, you're not ready to make this decision. But I feel like while you're purging and reflecting, it's going to come up. You're going to know what you need to do. And you're more than ready. Spirit just keeps saying you're more than ready. And right now we have moon and you're honoring the phases. So whatever phase in your life that you're in right now, honor that. A lot of times we think that we always need to be productive in order to achieve our goals. But sometimes you're in the cycle of rest. Sometimes you're in the cycle of purging. Allow every single cycle to have its place. You're not doing anything wrong and you won't be left behind. So we have courage, inner strength, action, trust self, types of bravery. The Spirit's really calling you to trust yourself at this time. Fairy energy is very strong in this collective too, is really what I'm getting. So you guys could have a fairy tattoo or fairy wings tattoo. Maybe you want one. But I feel like you guys are a lot more stronger than you think you are. And Spirit's wanting you to tap into that resilience, to really remember who the fuck you are. Maybe somebody came into your life and it dimmed your light for a bit and you maybe lost hope or believing in yourself or just not wanting to do it anymore. You're just tired, but I just feel like it's gonna get so much better for you. And it's gonna be a shift of energy that you don't even expect. So just honor where you are right now, not needing to change anything, and just know that Spirit got you. We have sunshine, light, passion, illumination, motivation, don't dim. So this is having to do with your light. Somebody came into your life and tried to dim your light, but there's going to be justice for this person because, like I said, I had made a collective reading today and it was more about people wanting to have power over people because they feel like that's the only way that they can be powerful. People like that are on a very low vibration. You're raising your vibration to no longer be in alignment with these people. Not to say that you were like these people before, but it's just like there's a part of you that needed to heal from those situations and you've worked on it and you continue to work on it. So Spirit is aligning you with your soul tribe is what I'm getting. And rest. So we have slow down, connect to nature, and calm your nervous system. So spend more time with nature, hug a tree. The trees just have a message for you is really what I'm hearing. But slow down. You're not right now. I feel like maybe you're seeing a lot of videos that say take action, baby. Right now you just need to cry and be there for yourself and enjoy your favorite snacks, watch your favorite show, do whatever you need to do right now for yourself, but don't overexert any energy. It's really coming up because on top of my cards we have time for a vacation, babes. So in what ways can you give yourself a break? Ask yourself that, seriously, because we might be like, oh, I don't have no money for no vacation. Fine, but can you make a face mask at home? Can you, I don't know, disconnect from the people around you right now? Just spend time in your own cave, whether it's a day, I don't know, spend some time outside. There's so many ways that we can give ourselves a break. Go outside in nature, go to the beach, spend the morning at the beach, get up early. Whatever you need to do for yourself at this time, allow your permission to experience that. Someone will give you flowers soon. We have that. Heal your mother wound. Take care of yourself and nurture yourself. So maybe you have a hard time nurturing yourself because of your past mother wound. So I feel like Spirit's calling your attention to it because maybe you neglect self-care and that's really what you need right now. Someone else may think you are crazy. Trust yourself anyway. You made the right decision. So maybe you have a hard time trusting yourself. And Spirit's saying that whatever decision you made in the past or you're making right now, you can trust yourself. Generational curse breaker. Your ancestors are proud of you. You guys are doing things differently. And doing things differently, it's a harder route to take rather than repeating certain patterns and just living in ignorance. Your soul won't let you. Let's see. So we have subliminal, you shifted. And we have you unexpected text or call from someone soon. And we have your emotions are a gauge. They provide insight on what's going on internally. Don't allow them to control you or dictate your actions. Surrender to feelings. Allow yourself to feel. Stop running from yourself. So right now, I feel like you're just being called to really sit and feel. Maybe that was the hardest thing you had to do. Maybe you didn't have time to feel. Maybe life got in a way where you had to grow up fast. And you didn't allow yourself time to just rest without guilt. And Spirit is rewriting your story for you. So allow yourself to create this new reality for yourself where if you're feeling overwhelmed, you take a break. Without guilt. I just feel like I'm going to pull some inner child messages for you because your inner child is really standing up to me in this reading. So let's see what your inner child has to say to you. So we have, before I move on, you have limited beliefs are keeping you stuck. Affirm something new, move forward, do what's best for you. It is okay to cry and still choose you. So I feel like whatever decisions you have to make that you may feel like, oh, it was a wrong decision, maybe letting somebody go, you cannot make the wrong decision for your life. We just have choices that we make and it aligns us to certain paths. Whoever wasn't supposed to be in your life, they were removed for a reason. And I feel like this on an intuitive level, but maybe you're used to letting people go when they do you extremely dog shit dirty. You need a full reason, but it's like, stop having people treat you terribly and continue to treat you terribly so you have a justification why you're leaving. If it's one time and you feel disrespected or you feel like they're not seeing you in a certain way, this is your reality. You have the ability to choose and stand on it. People will react however they want to react to you rejecting them, or maybe you were the one that was rejected, whichever. Just know that you made the right decision not having this person around you anymore and your energy. Choosing peace. If somebody else is vibrating on drama and you're choosing peace, you're not going to be in alignment with it. And you're attracting people who are in alignment with you. But I feel like you need to allow yourself to be soft and receive, and know that even though things may be calm and boring right now, it's still good for you. Yeah, I don't know why that came through, but yeah. Let's see. Oh, I'm about to go into the guidebook before even shuffling the cards, y'all. Where's my stick? Things might be all over the place for you right now. You may be thinking that you need a guidebook to life, but baby, there is no guidebook to life. Nobody has one. We're all just like doing it, taking life one step at a time. So these two popped out. They say, pull yourself close. Every part of your being is deserving of love. Ooh, I love that for you. And I feel like that's your inner child really calling to you at this time too. You are enough. You do not have to give more. Maybe there was people in your life that made you feel like if you weren't giving your entire being, then you weren't worthy of love. Those people weren't meant to be in your life forever. Maybe they came to teach you in what ways did you not feel like you were enough? In what ways were you trying to convince people of your worth instead of just seeing it within you? So allow those emotions to come up. If you're still crying about people from the past, that is okay, y'all. We don't get to put a number on our heart and say, this is when you're done healing. I'm hearing noises in my house, random noises in my house. That's so weird. So we have run wild. Let your inner wild child run forth. So Spirit just wants you to let loose right now. Allow yourself to be. Whatever is coming up, allow it to be. Don't try to control it. Let's see what this deck is saying for number 27 though. So we have, every part of your being is deserving of love. Let's see what these messages are. Through life, harmful events can occur that bring about a splinter of inner self. This separation within the self can be a necessary survival tool when our inner world becomes overwhelmed and we are unable to process our current events. However, the inner self will always desire reconciliation of these splintered aspects, and because of these banished parts will experience pain as long as there is separation. By pulling these splintered aspects of the self close in love and acceptance, we can bring healing to our inner world. Oh, I just feel like there's a part of you right now that really just needs your love, and you're being called to really just embrace it. And I really just feel like this is your inner child, for real. Because whatever happened to you when you were younger, which made you disconnect from this version of you, maybe the version of you that allowed more play and didn't take life so seriously, there was a reason why you needed to do that at that time. But I feel like where you are right now, you need to embrace more play in order to enjoy your life more. You keep thinking that it's going to be some type of external thing that's going to make your life more happy, but it starts from within, is what Spirit is saying. So we have acceptance exercise. Take time today to sit with yourself and embrace the aspects of your inner child that may have been abandoned. These aspects might be labeled good or bad, or might be missing place. They might be a missing, good or bad, or they might be a missing place or a broken piece. Remember that all of these places inside of us are beautiful and worthy of love. And if any of these places have caused you pain, know that they are trying to protect and serve you in the best way they knew how. So if something in you that you feel like, oh, this is a bad version of me, but it's like they served you in the moment. There's a lot of things that we do in life that we're not proud of out of trauma, but we can't spend our life punishing ourselves, choosing things that, the best way I can say is just like when you go through trauma and then you choose relationships that hurt you, people who don't even like you, people who disrespect you because you need a reason for them to disrespect you, because we don't feel worthy of whatever we've been through. We don't feel worthy, so we feel like we have to punish ourselves. Spirit's telling you to let go of that version of you, because you deserve to be free. You deserve to feel happiness. Whatever energy that you're calling in right now, you deserve it. And just by being, you are enough. You don't need to earn it. So if you are able to identify a particular aspect of your life that is asking for reconciliation, try writing a letter as that aspect. Once you have finished, review the letter and respond to that inner part of you with love and acceptance. You can also practice responsive journaling by writing as if you were in a conversation with your separated piece. Ask this piece of you any questions you have and write down the responses without judgment. Once you are done, it can be quite cathartic, I think that's how you say it, to place your letter in a sacred space or to burn it in a releasing ritual. To practice the releasing ritual, set your intention to let go of all expectations before burning the letter. Be sure to only burn paper and do it safely. At the end of this practice, close your eyes and imagine pulling this aspect close in a loving embrace. Let them know how much you truly cherish them. Here's a journaling prompt. How can you show the rejected aspects of your inner child love today? Excuse me. I feel like that's going to help you clear a lot of blockages as well. So let's see, number 38. You are enough. Giving of others is such a beautiful treasure to those who receive it. but sometimes we give more than we are able to until there's nothing left within. If you have pulled this card, then it might be time to ask yourself if you have given too much of yourself away. Let's put this on the screen. Some of you guys could be seeing rainbows as well. Take some time today to reflect on your relationship with giving by journaling your response to these questions. What motivates your desire to give? Does giving of yourself fulfilling an empty place within you? Does giving of yourself fulfill an empty place within you? Do feelings of unworthiness lead you to give? Do you feel safer when you are in a position of giving or sacrifice? How do you feel when you are not giving of yourself to others? Do you feel selfish? After you've written down your responses, take some time to review your answers. Is there a belief or pattern that arises? If you have pinpointed a pattern or belief going around giving too much or yourself, now might be a good time to address that with your inner child. Maybe your inner child felt like the only way I can be seen is if I was supporting other people or helping out around the house, or maybe you're the oldest where you had to be the responsible one, and that's the only time you were praised or was when you were helping out or doing something for somebody else. So you have let your inner child know that it is okay to release the belief or pattern that is leading you to give more of yourself than you actually can. And in all things, beloved, remember that you are enough right now just as you are. I feel like there's a deep mother wound right now that's being called out for you to heal. And one of the things that I did to help heal my mother wound was I worked with the Mother Mary deck by Alana Fairchild. That, and also reestablishing a better relationship with myself and how I take care of my body. So making sure that I'm eating good foods. I don't do this all the time, y'all. Like I said, it's a journey. That's trying to remember to drink more water. That's another thing. Rest. Allowing a safe space for your emotions. When I'm crying, I hug myself now instead of being like, why are you crying? What you crying for? I'm hugging myself and I'm working through that. Lotioning my body is another thing that I started to do as well. Making sure that you're eating. What would a mother do for their child? Do that for yourself now. That's basically what this needs to be a thing. And it's a journey, y'all, because it's not perfect. There's times where I just don't feel like doing anything. I backslide. But it's a journey. You pick yourself up, continue to try to talk better to yourself. When a voice arises, just be like, oh, if it's like, I'm not enough, but stop, pause, and be like, I am enough. The more you affirm that to yourself, the more you challenge that voice, the less loud it becomes, y'all, for real. So we have, how does it feel to know that you are enough without having to give yours away? This is a journaling prompt question that you can ask yourself as well. So those are my messages for pile number 1. Thank you for tuning into this reading. I hope it wasn't too hectic and all over the place. I'm sending you so much love. But whatever you're shifting right now, like this, you shifted. I feel like there's a heavy energy. As I'm reading your energy, it feels so strong. Allow those emotions to purge. I'm sending you so much love. Have a good day. Pile number 2. So as I was sitting with your energy, Spirit reminded me of, so one time when I was looking out of my window, I saw this cardinal bird. It was fighting and tussling with this other bird, but the cardinal bird ended up winning, but both birds weren't hurt. It was just like the other bird ended up backing off. But I just feel like this energy where it's just like you reclaiming your power and walking in your leadership. It's like somebody may have tried to either destiny swap with you or make you feel like you ain't worthy or less than. And it's like right now, what you're going through, Spirit wants you to know that you're reclaiming your power. You're seeing the divinity within. You're no longer letting people punk you. With you. And I feel like this is my collective where you're very nice and people think that because you're nice that they can just walk all over you, moonwalk on your ass, but you're done having people think that. You're done. You're literally so fed up with the foolishness. You're nice until you're not. And this is not saying that you're disrespectful. It's just that you will revoke access to yourself, and I love that for you. Your body's upgrading for this. Whatever decision you recently made to choose yourself, your self-worth is increasing. That light body is increasing, baby. And I feel like you're aligning with divine love, real soulmate love, not the type of shit you see in the movies. You're just gonna know. And maybe some of you guys even, sorry, I heard a noise outside, but maybe some of you guys even have someone in your life right now that just represents that type of love for you. And Spirit's saying that embrace that blessing. Remember the times when you used to ask for this divine connection. What can you appreciate in it now? Instead of looking for the next thing to manifest, really appreciate what you have in your life right now. So even if you don't have this person, whatever it is that you've manifested or wanted to manifest in the past that you have now, can you appreciate your life now is also what I'm getting. So let's get the light activation code for this card because I'm doing it for every group. So let's see how you're activating. So this is on page 82, which adds up to a 10. So you've completed some type of cycle, and I feel like this has to do with your self-worth. It's really what I'm getting. So let's get light activation. So let's put this card on the screen. So we have Hathor, also known as Het Heru, which means House of Horus. is an Egyptian cow and solar goddess associated with the sky and fertility. Worship of this enigmatic figure goes all the way back to the 3rd millennium. Hathor is easily recognized as Egyptian art, for she often wears a sun disk on her head that is held in place by 2 horns relating to the cow, sacred symbol of motherhood. She is the divine consort of the hawk-headed deity Horus, allowing her to bridge this world and the cosmic realms and bring in the infinite light of the sun. In this gateway, Hathor is the figurehead of an intergalactic race of beings called the Hathors. There's a good chance that the ancient Egyptians were in touch with this divine race, as evidenced by the many Hathor pillars at the temple of Dendera. The Hathors appeared as elongated pillars of infinite light, illustrated their capacity to bridge heaven and earth. Their divine mission is to activate light upon the earth, interlinked with both the energy of the central sun and Venus. They bestow solar light beings and ignite the energy of unconditional love within. When you receive this card, know they are ushering in great blessings. I feel like you guys are coming back home to your own heart chakra. But not only that, you guys are my Earth Angels pile. So you come on this planet to spread love, to teach about love, and I feel like whenever you're in a situation where someone isn't receiving that love, Spirit really removes that, like them from that equation, because you're not here to be taken for granted. Yes, you can love someone unconditionally, but if they're not respecting you or treating you poorly, you love them from afar. That's the lesson that you had to go through, because maybe some of you guys were like wounded healers. You came in here thinking that everybody needs love, regardless of how they're treating you. Just accept the disrespect, because at the end of the day, it's love. And it's like, no, you had to really define what love meant to you. And this is not to say that hate on people or not love them, but Spirit needed you to respect yourself and choose yourself at the end of the day. So you have to really learn to love a lot of people from afar, is really what I'm getting from this. So we have, to connect to this card, visualize a pillar of light descending from the heart of the midnight sky and bathing your body in infinite light. Chant or call the word Hathor, Hathor, to draw the Hathorian energy toward you. If there's an aspect of your life that needs light, think of it now. That's the way that you can connect to the card. So your message. This is a light immersion. You are experiencing a full system upgrade. The infinite solar light of the Hathor is surrounding you now. This is a time of expansion and excitement. You are filled with unlimited potential. The gifts that were once in the darkness are now being brought into light. The parts of yourself that were once hidden are now being seen. Life is being restored. If you have been experiencing sluggishness or tiredness, this is now being washed away. Something ancient has awakened within you, and you are remembering why you are here. Welcome home to your light. I just felt like a wave of energy just lift off of me as I read that, and I kind of feel like that's really what you're going to be experiencing. This reading is like an activation code for you, and I feel like whatever sluggishness that you were feeling before was for you to really just be raw with yourself and your heart and your feelings, and now it's a time for you to step into your power, really recognize who the fuck you are, because I feel like people try to dim your light because you outshined them, and you didn't even do this on purpose. Maybe you used to try to dim your light to maybe fit in, but you weren't ever meant to fit in. And you realize no matter how much you dim your light, people still will feel insecure around you. So you had to really step up. You really had to step up and lead from your soul and live your life how you wanted to live your life. Be who you are. Be your authentic self, because at the end of the day, people ain't gonna like you if they ain't gonna like you. A lot of times people didn't really like my honesty. I was surrounded by people who wanted surface level friends, and I've always wanted deeper soul connection friends. So right now your girl ain't got no friends. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. I want people who are willing to grow, so I gotta wait. And if God only sends me one soul sister, that's okay. Let's get some messages from the cards as well. That card just dropped into my lap. Any messages for pile number 2? Interesting. Anything else? Oh, Zooey mama. Interesting. So these, a lot of cards came out, y'all. So at the end of the day, Spirit is letting me know that whatever you're working on, you will be able to claim victory. I just feel like right now you're working on your self-confidence, really stepping into your power and realizing that everything that happened in your life happened for a reason. So you're letting go of this is being happen. The things are happening to me, and you're realizing that it's happening for you. So that's a shift in energy that you're experiencing right now too. So Spirit's calling me to say, be patient with your finances. This is a steady growth that you're building. I'm getting some of you guys are building an empire. So be very patient with yourself and your growth. The things that you pour your heart into, you will see the fruits of your labor. Spirit is letting me know that, but it's like 1 foot at a time. Some of you guys could be working with Archangel Michael at this time, is also what I'm getting. Justice for whoever tried to take your power in the past. Whatever false person came into your energy who was disguising themselves as a light, or that they were really for you when they were against you, Spirit saying that justice will be served and you're reclaiming your power. Because at the end of the day, when they were playing checkers, you were playing chess, because they thought they had you, but the whole time they were only being used for your growth. And they allowed you to love yourself more. Even though they tried to make you feel small and you maybe believed it for a while, it allowed you to reclaim an inner strength and heal your inner child during that process. So that whole thing that you went through, that major tower moment where you felt like I would never get back up, my heart was so broken, you were so devastated, you grew from that. You're birthing a completely new reality, one where you're strong in your self-worth and your self-love. That inner critic, that voice before, it doesn't have power over you anymore. That voice that used to make you feel like you were small, it doesn't have power over you anymore. And I really love that for you. Angels are really supporting you right now. You could feel a lot of angelic presence around you at this time. I love that for you guys, truly. Trust your intuition at this time is what Spirit is also saying. Some of you guys could be an Aries, Libra. I heard Gemini, Sagittarius, heard Aries again, and Leo. So those are the, and Sagittarius. Oh, Sagittarius is coming up very strong. I said that already, but it needed to be said again. So let's get some of these cards. Let's see. You guys could be seeing the number 1010 a lot as well. All right, Spirit, any messages for pile number 2? Anything else? So we have an 𝐏𝐈𝐂𝐊. So right now, breath work could be very significant for you while you're healing. So we have pick any tarot card, and that is your answer. So we're going to ask a question, and I'm going to pick a tarot card. So we have, it's okay for me to cry if I need to. So your angels are helping you process whatever past heartbreak that is still lingering as well while you step into your power. Allow yourself to cry. So ask your question, whether it's a yes or no question, Spirit will answer them. All right, Spirit, what is the answer to group number 2's question? Y'all, interesting. So the deck split. So whatever you just asked, just know that it's a big manifestation that's coming in for you, but it's not being shown to you for a reason, because there's someone else coming in to help you with this, is what Spirit is saying. So I don't know if that was the answer that you wanted, but it is a wish being granted. However, Spirit is saying that there's someone else that needs to be a part of this equation to help you with it as well. So whether it just be like a friend or like a soulmate that's coming in to love you while you're building your empire, someone's coming to help you. So that's what I got from that message. So let me put that here actually. Let's get some messages from your future higher self. What does your future higher self want you to know right now? All right, Spirit, any messages from their future higher self for group number 2? So we have at the bottom of the deck, we have storms may bring passion but not peace. I feel like you guys had to surrender this part of you that really just was attracted to the drama. You had to be very honest with yourself about what your type is and let go of that, truly. So your life right now, you may not recognize who you are, and a lot of people from your past may not recognize you either, but that's okay. You're growing, you're evolving. Let's see, your success is closer than you can imagine. Just keep going. So your future higher self wants you to know, just keep going. You have the strength to. I know you've been knocked down many times, but baby, just allow yourself to keep getting back up. The sacrifices you make today will be worth it. So whatever decision you're making today, think of how can it benefit my future self. You have reached a new level and a new land to be discovered. There's something for you there. So this new timeline that you're on, that you've unlocked, I feel like this is you getting to know yourself again, because the version of you that you once knew is not the same person anymore. And so it may feel scary, it may feel overwhelming, it may feel like tense, but this is exactly where you're meant to be. And just hear Spirit saying that. Ground your energy as well. Let's see, can we get any mindful messages for group number 2? Spirit, any mindful messages for group number 2? Loving friends. So I feel like this is confirming that you may be attracting soul tribe right now. Friends, I surround myself with people who inspire me and grow together with me. My friends raise me up and hold me to the best that I can be. I am loved unconditionally and supported throughout my journey. I release old friendships which may be toxic or keeping me stagnant. So maybe you guys have had to let go of someone recently that you were holding on tightly to for dear life. Maybe this is a past best friend or someone who you knew for a very long time. So you were holding on to them just for the sake of years that you spent together. But where you are in your journey, you had to let go of them. And Spirit's letting me know that you are going to be aligning with people who are on the same journey as you, who are willing to grow and evolve and not blame you for it or shame you for it for growing out of the person that they once thought you were. Let's get some messages from the goddesses and gods and guardians deck. Any messages, my collective? Some of you guys can have a spiral sun tattoo is what I'm hearing too. Any messages for pile number 2, Spirit? Tell the truth popped out, but I get this energy where it's like a lot of people in your past couldn't really appreciate you for your honesty, and so that made you dim your light in a way. And I just hear Spirit saying forgive yourself for that, because I feel like in that time you needed to fit in. That's also what's coming out. You have divine messages, so Spirit's coming in with some divine messages for you as well. I'm feeling like the birds are trying to communicate with you. So we have new beginnings. Ooh, anything else? Well, sensitivity and inner strength. So Spirit's saying that your sensitivity is a part of your strength and your power, and to share that gift with the world. And this time you're resting, but believe in yourself and believe in your dreams, because success is yours. I love that for you. Let's close off with some Spirit messages for you guys. All right, Spirit, what are your messages for group number 2? Your messages for group number 2. Any messages for group number 2? So at the bottom of the deck we have, go back to the heart of who you truly are. There you will find peace. Look at your life in its entirety. Acknowledge any old wounds and then release them. Use what they taught you as added strength. Keep moving forward with a renewed sense of confidence. I feel like this is my collective where you've had to be strong your entire life. I just feel like you have this strong spirit. Nothing can break you. Even when you feel like things can break you, or you're going through a moment where you will never get back up, you always do. Let's see what popped out. So we have, you need to ignore what everyone else is doing and achieving. Your life is about breaking your own limits and outgrowing yourself to live your best life. You are not in competition with anyone else. Plan to outdo your past and not other people. And this landed on the success pile of tarot cards, and I feel like this landing over there is letting me know that maybe you are trying to rush the process of your finances. Maybe you're just like, I'm ready to be booked and busy, I'm ready to have clients up the wazoo, or I'm ready to be making money from my gifts, but it's like you're growing and you're evolving as well. So honor every single part of your journey and don't compare yourself to other people. You are going at the pace that you're meant to, and you are building an empire, so that means it's going to take time, so for it to be long lasting is also what I'm hearing. So let's see. You are so much closer to a powerful breakthrough than you realize. You may have been praying for things to heal, new opportunities to appear, relationships to improve, and these prayers will be answered very soon. So Spirit's saying that there's something that they're going to be gifting you with that's going to be exactly what you need, and it's coming in very soon. Just be patient. Right now you're just being called to rest is what I'm hearing. So let's see. You are feeling somewhat confused by the events that are unfolding around you and the various seemingly contradicting information that are coming your way. Trust your instincts and do what they are telling you to do, and you will learn a lot about yourself and the direction you want your life to take. So maybe there's an energy between you right now where you're just like, should I keep going? Should I rest? And it's like Spirit's saying, listen to your body. Okay, because even when I'm in a mode where Spirit's calling me to rest, I will go online and to be a whole bunch of tarot readings telling me to take action. And so I had to learn to really listen to my body. So that's coming up for you as well. Let's say, don't allow negative emotions to fester. If you are feeling frustrated, angry, or hurt, for example, just acknowledge that. Instead of fighting your feelings, work with them, and then true healing can begin. In the spiritual community, one of the reasons why I'm just like on tapping is they always push positivity, but this doesn't support people who have been through a lot of trauma, because there's times where you're going to be feeling really good and there's times when you're not. Allow yourself to feel all your emotions. Your soul came here to be human, to feel, okay? So that means feeling, slowing down and feeling, okay? You feeling is not going to be like, oh, I'm pausing my manifestation. It's doing the opposite. You're allowing yourself to release. You're allowing yourself to cry and let go of whatever is stored in your body so that you can move forward. So allow that to happen. Some of you guys could be going through a throat chakra healing right now at this time too. Speak your truth. So those are my messages, guys. I'm sending you so much love. Thank you for tuning into this week's reading, and I'll see you in the next one. Hi, pile number 3. So you chose Halls of Amenity, Initiation, Secrets Revealed, Treasures Uncovered, and Initiations. So I feel like right now your spiritual gifts are coming online. So you guys could be watching Akashic Records, tarot readings, or you're reading up on your Akashic Records. But I feel like right now you're being activated. Your light body is being activated, and something in you is coming back online. A gift that you had. And I feel like it's because that you've shown the universe that you're ready and you're taking yourself seriously, your spiritual journey seriously. So whatever decision you've made recently, maybe this is like you grounding yourself more, just choosing to be more present and embracing the journey instead of wanting to be somewhere else. I don't know what it is. Whatever decision you've recently made, the universe is saying that they're presenting you with an opportunity right now. But you could also be feeling very anxious because you don't know where this is going to lead you. So let's get the activation codes for this card. Let's see what Spirit has to say. So we have Halls of Amenity, Initiation. The Halls of Amenity are a sacred learning space that were energetically transported by Thoth from Atlantis to the spiritual plane from Atlantis came to an end. I'm gonna start over. The Halls of Amenity are a sacred learning space that were energetically transported by Thoth from Atlantis to the spiritual plane before Atlantis came to an end. It is said that the portal to this energetic retreat is energetically connected to the Great Pyramid of Giza. Many believe that the physical remains of these halls can be found there. We don't have to physically visit Egypt to access their energies, though. The halls of amenity are said to have been the home of the Emerald Tablet. They are a space of ancient mysteries in service to the expansion of humanity. On this card, you will see two pillars, an echo of the two pillars that have been found in the sacred space throughout history. The black pillar represents the physical world, and the white represents the spiritual, indicating that the sacred space is between the worlds. If you feel called to these halls or they seem oddly familiar, there is a chance you have visited them in a dream time or even before this incarnation. What I'm getting from this is like, I'm thinking of this collective reading that I did where it's like you're between worlds. I'm gonna link it here. However, I feel like you guys, you are a decision away from choosing a higher path, right? So some of you guys, maybe you're not willing to let go of this reality that you're in because it felt comfortable, but your comfort zone is no longer being comfortable. So you're almost like you're being forced to energetically upgrade or to make a better decision or a different decision. Spirit's letting me know that yes, you're between worlds right now, but you have made this decision already, and where you're going, it's going to be like a higher realm. And I'm just hearing it's going to be feeling like it's too good to be true. So we have imagine. So to connect, you have to imagine you are at the Great Pyramid. Above its apex, a portal opens, drawing you in. See yourself at the center of a sacred temple. Set clear intentions to align with your higher purpose and receive a transmission of ancient wisdom. So you guys are getting codes, man. You're getting codes. So your message, you are in a deep initiation chamber at this time. You might feel that things are heavy and challenging, but know that a reconfiguration is happening. Energetically, you are going through an initiation that will allow you to go beyond the fears of the ego and transcend the limitations of the physical realm. You guys, I really feel like you're leaving this world behind, and not in a physical way, but a spiritual way where you're just like, you're choosing to vibrate higher. You're choosing to not subscribe to certain beliefs anymore. You're getting real downloads from spirit, and that energy is going to be shown very soon to you. You're going to be able to see it radiating from you, and other people can see it too. Is also what I'm getting. So you may not feel that light is present because you're in the middle of this phase at the moment, but know that it is present within you. You might be feeling frustrated or overwhelmed, but a lot of this anxiety is actually old energies that were stored in the depths of your body being released to start your vibration. But a lot of this anxiety is actually old energies that were stored in the depths of your body being released so that your vibration can rise. So maybe you're having a hard time believing that you're elevating. You're just like, you know what, Spirit, I'm tired. I've been watching so many readings. I've been doing the work. I've been healing. I've been putting in all this work, but I don't see anything changing in my life. And I feel like this opportunity is going to come out of nowhere because right now, it may not look like you're elevating, but Spirit is letting me know that you are releasing old energy. Allow yourself that space to do so. Your journey is not going to look how you think it's supposed to look, but Spirit knows more than we do. Whatever it is that you've been trying to manifest for the longest, Spirit's letting me know that this is a part of it, but you have to be initiated into it. You have to allow yourself to purge certain energies so that you can lead better, or you can show up better in this, whatever it is that your soul came here to do. Let's get some of these angel cards, because at the bottom of the deck, it started with enlightenment, adaptable, soulful, and connected. So you guys, you're feeling enlightened. In whatever way, some type of truth is coming to you, and it's going to change your world and your perspective forever. You're going to be feeling very detached from the 3D. It's really what I'm getting. Maybe some of you guys have been watching a whole bunch of detachment videos, how to detach, but you're not really resonating. Spirit's going to show you personally how to detach. So if that's an intention that you've been setting recently, just know that it's already done. Anything else for pile number 3, Spirit? For pile number 3, what are your messages for pile number 3? You guys could have picked another pile as well. So pile number 3, for pile number 3, Spirit. I heard, listen to your home. Oh, it's calling for you. Listen to your heart. There's nothing else you can do. So we have, some of you guys could be feeling like you're stagnant right now because this fell in reverse, but I feel like Spirit's letting me know that you're ready. You're more ready than you think you are, and you may be doubting your path at this time, but darling, you are ready to be initiated. You're ready for this next chapter in your life. Where you've been right now, you've been there for too long. Spirit's letting me know that you've been there long enough. You've just been sitting in between worlds for a very long time, but the decision that you're making right now, you're more than ready, and this is going to be aligning you with your abundance. I feel like maybe you've made a decision to take your health more seriously. Maybe you're going to be moving your body. Whatever decision you've made, maybe it's just to open yourself up to love more, because we have this door of vulnerability. So maybe you're choosing to be the real you and open your heart and be more vulnerable. And this is where your authenticity is currency, okay? You allowing yourself to be real and down to earth is what's going to bring in more abundance into your life. So this could be more love, this could be more actual finances, health, whatever it is. You being authentic and true to yourself is what's going to align you with the world that you've always wanted to live in. Okay, so whatever manifestations that you've been manifesting, you're feeling like, oh, nothing's shaking in my reality, baby, it is. You just need to make a decision, and you needed to be ready to make this decision. So spirit wasn't denying you, they were just waiting on you. So we have at the bottom self-respect and self-worth. So you have to really see who you are. Look into the mirror and see how beautiful you are and deserving of the life that you've always wanted to have. Let's see. Let's get some tarot. All right, Spirit, what are your messages for pile number 3? Pile number 3. What are your messages for pile number 3? For pile number 3, Spirit, messages for pile number 3. Pile number 3. Interesting. You guys could have picked pile number 2. Anything else? And I feel like pile number 2 is what to expect after you push through this energy. So it's like a glimpse into the future. That's what I'm getting. Anything else? You guys could be feeling a lot of anxiety. Maybe people won't accept you for being the real you. And that's coming to an end. The way that you see your self-concept is coming to an end. Spirit's saying to have patience with your finances, have patience with this abundance that's coming in, because it needs nurturing. So I'm seeing a tiny baby plant you're watering every day. And even your tears, baby, it's watering that plant. Some of you guys are finding it hard to sleep right now, and I feel like it's because you can sense that you're on the edge of a breakthrough. So you're having a hard time sleeping right now. So Spirit's saying that don't let this anxiety get to you, because yes, you are shifting, and the feeling that you feel internally is true. Don't look at the external for validation. Some of you guys are being called to heal your relationship with money, though. Seriously. Some of you guys may not feel like you're worthy of it, so maybe you spend it all the time. As soon as you get it, you want to spend it all. And some of you guys, it could be opposite. Maybe you hold on to it too tightly. That's what's coming out. You guys could be reminiscing on the past, thinking about your childhood. Let's see. So at the bottom of my deck, well, the top, we have all is well and this too shall pass. And we have subliminal, you've shifted. So you guys are shifting timelines. Spirit is definitely confirming that. It's just that something needs to end before something else begins. But you are more than ready for it. You guys could be seeing the number 99 a lot as well. They're playing mind games with you. Trust yourself. Psychic shields. You are protecting yourself from getting hurt again. Is actually blocking you from experiencing love fully. To experience the love you want, you have to let others in. So Spirit's saying that you're ready for the love that you want to experience. 1111 as I look up. You're ready for that love, babe. Allow yourself to have it. Allow yourself to walk through this new timeline with your head held high, because you deserve it. You guys could be seeing feathers a lot as well. So we have gut health, feminine energy, wealth, and beauty. So Spirit is letting me know that your gut is linked to your health and your wealth. So if you want a more abundant life, focus on healing your gut as well. Anything else? We have new home. Be prepared to move unexpected change. Some of you guys could be watching videos where they're telling you you're manifesting a new home, but you're from where you don't have any money, but Spirit's confirming that it is happening. Third house. You guys, some type of conversation with your sibling is coming up as well. It's okay to be a beginner. Time to master your craft. Don't let perfectionism keep you stuck. Learn as you go. So maybe some of you guys are feeling like, I need to be hella prepared before I can start this journey, or I can walk in my purpose. And it's like, babes, no. There's no such thing as being hella prepared. You just gotta do it and learn as you go. When I look back on the videos that I used to make, I'm like, oh, damn. But I'm happy that I started, because if I didn't start it, then I'd be like, still waiting. So we have that. So you've learned the lessons. Time to move forward. So Spirit's saying that there's nothing left for you in the past anymore. So that's why you guys are between worlds. Maybe you're still hanging on to a reality that no longer aligns with you. That's coming through. What other cards do I want to pull for you, my darling? Let's get some messages from your future higher self. Let's see what they have to say to you. Any messages from your future higher self for group number 3? The Joker could be significant as well. Oh, that's a lot. Your future higher self got lots to say to your ass. Let your true colors show, so your tribe knows how to find you. So Spirit's saying that you being authentic and choosing to walk in your purpose, this is what weeds out the people that are not for you. So if it's like you speak your truth and people are just like, I don't like the way you talk, that already lets you know that that person is not for you, because you're being honest, you're being who you really are. So that weeds out everybody else for you. So it's really a blessing, is what Spirit's saying. So I feel like you're being called to look at the past, but from a different lens, before walking through into this new timeline that you're shifting into. So you are a beacon for others to follow. Don't hide the bright light that you are. No more dimming to fit in. Your light is growing, and it's growing even more now. You're being initiated, so you're going to shine even brighter now. So you can't even hide no more. Even if you wanted to, you couldn't hide. So we have, sometimes the best things are created from chaos. A lot of the hard things that you've been through has made you into the person you are today. And the person that you are right now, you're very compassionate, you're very wise. And Spirit's saying that, can you see the beauty in that? Your shadows are just hiding the light right now. And we have, realize you have all the qualities to be a leader. You are an original, so let yourself follow your own heart. You were never meant to copy anybody else or fit in. You couldn't if you tried. And you did try and it didn't work. You aren't done. You are just getting started. So what you even think that your journey is going to look like, and you may think, oh, I've been through so much right now, you are going to see how good it gets for you. This is just the beginning of your journey. Your future higher self wants you to know that it gets better. I'm just getting this energy that it gets better, honey. You don't even know. Let's get any mindful messages for pile number 3. So at the bottom we have return to the body. When I'm caught up in a stressful moment, I can move my awareness to my body. Is my jaw clenched? My body tense? How is my posture? This helps me to see where I can relax and let go of tension. Now I can return to any situation more calm and present. So Spirit's calling you to be more present and be in your body. So I feel like even one decision that you guys are making, maybe it's to stop escaping from your body. This is definitely a decision that I've recently made too. So because we energetically align, so maybe that's the decision that you're making right now. And Spirit's going to say that when you do make that decision, you're going to see how happy you are, because you're not falling under the illusion of how you'd feel, say for example, if you're drunk. Oh my God, I'm having a great time, but you're only thinking that you're having a good time because you're drunk. Spirit's saying that you're going to be chasing highs that are organic, natural, so real dopamine. So maybe you're going to be moving your body more. Maybe you're going to be eating better foods that give you high energy. Whatever it is that you're doing, those simple decisions that you're swapping each other for, maybe you're making juices, whatever, it's going to bring in more happiness into your life because you're raising your vibration naturally instead of for temporary highs that's coming through. So we have creative happiness. I reclaim my power to create my own joy and happiness. It is not dependent on any outside source or individual, therefore it cannot be taken away. It can always be found within me. I love that for you. So we have unique lives. I respect everyone's individual decision and way of life. We are each on our own unique journeys, and my way isn't the only way. My job is not to change others, but to simply love them. I love that for you guys. It's beautiful. Let's get some final messages from this oracle. All right, Spirit. So we have 4 on the clock as I look up. So you guys are being heavily protected right now. While you're in between worlds, you're being heavily protected right now. So you could be seeing that number a lot. I'm also hearing that your manifestations are materializing. It's just like you need to make a decision to choose the path. That's what I'm hearing. Any messages for pile number 3? Anything else? That's it. So we have be your own guide. In this new chapter that you're stepping into, you are not looking for external validation. You're leading from your soul. You're listening to your voice. That voice, I feel like, is going to get even louder, and it's going to be something that you can't ignore. You're going to be able to trust yourself more as well as coming through. So at the bottom we have, just like the moon, I will go through phases. So whatever you're feeling right now, that will pass. Allow it to shift through you. Allow this energy to clear. But those are my messages for pile number 3. Thank you for tuning into this week's reading, and I'll see you in the next one. Hi, pile number 4. So you chose the Divine Matrix, interconnectedness, synchronicities, and God incidences. I feel like you guys are breaking out of the Matrix, and I definitely feel like you've picked another pile. However, I feel like right now, where the energy that you're entering into, it's an energy that you cannot explain to other people. It's just that other people have to experience it for themselves. But you're really stepping into your divine purpose and your divine destiny. So what you came here to do is what you're going to be doing, and if you already haven't started, is what you're going to be choosing more passionately, instead of doubting yourself and being like, oh my, is God sure? You're just like, you're walking in that certainty, but you're also realizing how connected we all are. So I feel like this is also helping you release some past hurt, past wounds, and learning to forgive yourself and forgive other people for what they've done to you in the past, because you no longer want to live in that frequency. I'm seeing you guys rising above and living from your heart space. It's also one reason why I felt the need to change the colors in the background to green. So maybe you are wearing more green, maybe you're spending more time in nature, but I definitely do feel like you guys are very deeply connected to the moon as well. There's so many cards that popped out with the moon energy in it. So whatever phase that you go through, it never lasts, but you guys are my pal where you're constantly evolving. So Spirit will put you through a cycle, and you'll know when the cycle's ending. So you see 1010 a lot. 1010 is a very number that's very close with you. So let's see, what are you? Oh wow, it opened right to the page. So I definitely feel like the coincidences, like you guys get a lot of synchronicities. Things are easy for you. This is the energy that you're entering into, a light energy where it's just like you don't have to do so hard, you don't have to work so hard. The universe has your back, and you're gonna feel that more. So I feel like you guys spending more time in nature is gonna allow you to really connect to Spirit, Mother Nature, the planet, and feel very in sync. I could also see some of you guys like grounding a lot more. Walking barefoot is what's coming up. I just saw people's feet in the ground, so I'm assuming that's what that is. But nature is going to be your best friend at this time, is what I'm hearing too. So we have everything is connected. Everything that is and ever will be is connected by an invisible bond of energy, uniting every living being from the past, present, and even future. This isn't a new idea. Every great mystic through the ages has understood that everything is one, and now scientists are beginning to provide evidence for it. Excuse me. The best way to describe the connection is as a lattice or a grid, a divine matrix. We're all points on the grid and we're all connected through it. The flower of life could be significant as well. It links us to our ancestry and loved ones, aspects of ourselves past, present, and future, and also the ancient and divine wisdom held in the quantum field of the universe. So some of you guys could be quantum jumping right now. Maybe you're seeing a version of you that exists already and you're connecting to that timeline. But you're also like, I feel like you're forgiving your past. You're parting ways with your past self at this time. So you could be feeling like a lot of heaviness that you're purging. You don't really feel this light energy, but I feel it in your energy field. It's like something that's it's there. I just kind of feel like you're not being able to see it right now because you need to release. You need to not be focused on your future, but really just heal the past so that you can move forward. This card shows a giant stargate opening up to the universe and a piece of sacred geometry known as the flower of life. See there? This is quite literally a two-dimensional image of the divine matrix, and the information held within it can help us begin to understand the inner and outer workings of the incredible universe. If you spend time with this image, you'll find multiple images within it, reminding us that nothing is happening by chance, and that even when you can't fully comprehend it, there's a greater plan unfolding. Honey, I feel like you had to really learn in your life that you don't have control over your life in the way that you think you do. This is not me saying that something's controlling your life, but I feel like your life is very divinely planned. Where you're supposed to be, how your destiny is supposed to unfold. And yes, you're making choices, but I feel like the universe very much pushes you in directions that you need to go. So even if you think you know everything, the universe has ways to move you where you need to go. Because this is reminding me of when I was living in Vegas and I thought that that's what I needed to do. So when I was applying for jobs, nowhere would hire me and I had to move back home. However, the universe made that happen so that I can move back home and be aligned with my divine soulmate and heal myself and to continue to heal and to choose this path. I never was on this path before, but that all happened for a reason. Everything, and it was out of my control for that to happen, but it was exactly what I needed. So I feel like that's what you're experiencing. That's the type of life that you're experiencing, and it's gonna be even more turned up. that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be even more turned up. You're just gonna know that the divine is working in your life right now. Maybe there's a specific sign that you see all the time, and your angels are really showing you, babes, you're transitioning right now, or you're going through it right now, or you're leveling up right now. They just communicate to you very clearly, and it's almost like the veil between you and your guides are very thin, is really what I'm getting. To connect to this card, you meditate on the flower of life image on this gateway and affirm. So here is the image. So this is what you're going to affirm. I'm connected to all beings, all intelligence, and all forms of light, past, present, and future. I am one with one. That's lovely. You are in alignment with oneness of life and the inner workings of the universe. You are a part of something great. And I definitely feel that for you. I feel like there's a higher plan over your life, and maybe you're thinking small, but what spirit wants for you to achieve is something very impactful. You're meant to leave an impact on this planet. That's really what I'm getting for your energy. So that's why you probably have a lot more tower moments. You probably have a lot more redirection, removal of energies, more than you'd like, but it's for a reason. That means that you are greatness expressing itself. No one thing in your life has happened by chance. Even when you've felt that things have been against you, a process has been unfolding, helping you understand your connectedness to all things. So there's no need to feel insignificant or lonely. It is also important to remember that the universe is always working in your favor and for your highest good. You may have felt lost, but know that nothing is ever lost, for we are all held in the heart of Source, and love is our connection to all things. So I really feel like you guys are dropping into your heart center and living from that space, and you're feeling more at peace. But this energy of peace is going to be very much stronger in your energy as you're purging and releasing whatever it is that you're letting go of right now. Because all this moon energy in your energy is letting me know that you're really feeling like your emotions at this time is what I'm getting. Let's get some tarot, because I just randomly got so sniffly for your reading, and I just feel like there's a lot of tears and purging that you're doing. You're letting go of a version of you that was very highly, I feel like you just believed everything that other people said about you, or you just kind of felt like the world abandoned you. You just didn't feel like you connected in that way. I just feel like I'm just getting a rejected energy, but it's like you were never meant to fit in. You were never meant to get used to the matrix, what people say that you needed to do with your life. You were meant to live a different path. Maybe some of you guys tried college and it just didn't work. That's what I'm getting. At the bottom of the deck, we have High Priestess. That's your energy. We have High Priestess and we have love. So you were meant to experience a higher type of love. Because I'm hearing, bring me a higher love. The type of love that you're experiencing, a lot of jealousy will arise from it. But those are just people that aren't meant to be in your life. There's this saying that my mom always says, well, I don't know if it's like her original saying or if people say this, but I don't know, but it's probably very common. I don't know, but my mom always says to me, there's people that come into your life for a season, and there's people who are like a tree. So there's leaves and there's branches and then there's the roots, and some people are just the leaves and some people are a tree stick, but they break off, you know what I mean? That's just to say that they serve their purpose and they're no longer here for a reason. They came to elevate you because your life is, you're different and you're meant to be different. You're meant to live a different life. You're meant to be in alignment with divine love. So if you strayed from love before, the divine was always going to bring you back to this path. And right now I feel like you're being presented something, an opportunity that spirit wants you to really just consider it. Instead of looking at what didn't play out well in your perception, see that everything's working out for you. The universe always has your back. This was always meant for you to evolve and grow and step into your power, is what I'm hearing as well. So this is a form of some type of manifestation. How your life is right now, it's a manifestation that's unfolding. And you had to learn, you had to learn to protect yourself. And I feel like this is why spirit blessed you with so much intuitive abilities to be able to see through people's bullshit, cut through people's bullshit, because people be bullshit. And you're too highly protected for you to end up in situations that I feel like would leave you feeling wounded or not. I'm getting this energy was just like people trying to come into your life and take from you, but take what makes you special. They try to take that light from you, and it's just like they have their own light but they don't want to find their own light. They want to take that from you, and it's like spirit used them to elevate you for your growth, but once that it was done, they were removed because they weren't allowed to be in your energy anymore. But you had to choose your own peace. It's really what I'm getting. You had to say to spirit, I want peace, so remove this person from my life. And that really happened. I just feel like you're stepping into your divine destiny, your divine power, and this gift, this opportunity that spirit is presenting to you, it's coming in fast. This manifestation is coming in very fast. But I feel like most importantly, spirit is very much emphasizing divine love for this collective because you're deserving of it. You were never meant to walk this path alone. And I looked up, I saw 10:55, so 10:10. The cycle, my throat, oh my god. First of all, I'm hearing that meme where it's like, were you silenced? First of all, whoever doesn't want me to get that message through, your divine counterpart is coming in. And you're meant to have love, okay? And stop letting your brain trying to convince you that you are not, or that you're not ready to experience this type of love, because you were never meant to do this journey alone. So whoever's coming into your energy, sent by the divine, and you will know. Trust your intuition, because you guys are very highly sensitive. Your spiritual gifts are through the roof. Yes, everybody has intuition, but some people, it's on a different level. You guys can see before the bullshit even begins. People can be on their tippy toes. They can behave very well, but they will let something slip, and you will see it. You will see it because you're a seer. You're meant to see. You see beyond the veil. So whatever mask that people are wearing, they cannot bullshit a bullshitter because you're too spiritual for that shit. And I look up because I see on my vision board, it says, I'm too magical for your bullshit. And that's you. Choking me on nothing. I was just choking on nothing just now. First of all, that's what I'm saying. Your energy is very spiritual. So this is my collective. You have to be careful of people who you let around you. Vet them. Ask God, is this person meant to be in my life? And wait. Because sometimes God needs time to really see a person's heart, to see, does this person mean you well? And sometimes people's intentions change. They may come into your life really admiring you, and then all of a sudden that admiration turns into jealousy and envy, and they don't know how to control it, so they allow it to control them. So we have yin energy. Anything else for group number 4? I'm going to say group number 2. You guys can be seeing the number 222 a lot as well too. Excuse me. Right now you guys are in your feminine energy because spirit wants you to allow them to co-create with you, bring in opportunities for you. I really get this energy. It's like this collective, you may try to do things externally and feel like you need to, or I gotta do this all by myself, but it's like things don't happen before they're meant to. When spirit brings people into your life, it's always divinely orchestrated. It's not because you did something for it, because it was a time for you to receive it. Your life is already planned out. And I feel like this sounds, when I say this, I just get this energy, oh, when is my time frame for whatever that you're asking for right now? It's just like knowing that nothing can be taken from you and that everything happens for you in the right season. Spirit's asking you to find peace in that. Let's get it. Serendipity. I definitely feel like you guys are just gonna be walking in your energy. It's like you're allowing yourself to just receive. You're allowing yourself to stop trying to force things and let your environment go with the flow. That's the energy. You're in flow. And I love that for you. Because at the bottom we have to the sea. You guys are leaving behind some bullshit. I love that for you guys. So You're leaving behind the hardship of trying to control your reality, to bend it into a way that it doesn't need to be bent. And I'm all here for the witchcraft, but sometimes when your life is already divinely planned, no matter how much you write down or try to manifest, the universe is not going to make it happen in that way, because your life was meant to play out a different way. So at the end of the day, trust that spirit knows what's best for you. That's the best I got for you. You can't control it. Anything else for pile number 4? That is a lot of cards. Anything else for pile number 4? Spirit. Anything else for pile number 4? Number 4. Oh. So Spirit's saying that right now things are confusing because you're not meant to see too far ahead. It might psych you out. This is my collective where you, honestly, you underestimate your power, but if you were to see how your timeline played out, you'd be scared because you wouldn't be able to believe that you accomplished so much. And I feel like that's why Spirit's keeping a lot of things hidden and you're only able to see one step at a time, because I'm hearing knowing more isn't always helpful. So things are very confusing right now, but Spirit's saying that they're bringing in some form of clarity. And I feel like this might be coming after a new moon is what I'm hearing. For some of you guys, clarity is coming after some type of new moon or full moon. One or the two is what I'm hearing. Because in this card there's a full moon and in this card there's a new moon. So for some of you guys, the clarity might be coming for a full moon. Or some of you guys might be getting a crystal that might be helping you with the energy as well, is what I'm hearing. Let's see, any other messages for group number 4? Let's get some spirit messages for you, honey. Let's see. Any messages for pile number 4? Spirit's just saying you can't speed up your life, honey. Allow the time to play out. Allow your timeline to play out how it's meant to play out. Anything else? That card seems to want to come out. You are feeling somewhat confused by the events that are unfolding around you. You and the various seemingly contradicting information that are coming your way. Trust your instincts and do what they're telling you to do. And you will learn a lot about yourself and the direction you want your life to take. So you're saying, trust your intuition. I feel like this life, you came here to really learn about receiving and allowing your masculine energy to not control your life. Allowing your feminine energy to really just be upfront. I'm not saying that your masculine energy is not necessary, but I feel like this collective has to realize that you don't need to do more in order to receive more. Some of you guys, I'm really getting Pisces energy as well coming in. You're really meant to operate your life through your intuition. When you're called to take action, you will know intuitively. Is really what I'm getting. So let's see. If you think you are alone, you are not. We are beside you in all challenges that you face. Trust that outside sources will always be working with you to ensure the best outcome of every situation. We have your best interest at heart. We love you. Accept where you are at in this moment in time. Only then can you begin to move forward. Be clear about your intentions. This makes it easier for us and the universe to help you. Doors will open unexpectedly. Be ready. If you pay close attention, you will notice all the doors that once closed are opening up, just in a different form. Things may not appear exactly as you had envisioned. I'm hearing mother knows best. I feel like your spirit team always gives you better than what you ask for, because they know yourself and what you actually deserve. Whatever you have been putting off, don't procrastinate any longer. Tackle that long overdue project. You will feel better once you begin. Start with one thing at a time. Thoughts and ideas not acted upon are just laying in wait. You can do this. A lot of times we think that we need to be perfect in order to get certain things done, but you actually getting it done, it frees up that space in your brain where you're constantly thinking about it. Because if you're constantly thinking about it, it's not gonna go away until you create it. I realized that with my creations as well. If I get a download and I'm like putting it off, it's gonna be in my mind until I do it. So that's coming up. Let's see. Let's get some mindful messages for you as well. My honeycombs. The incense went out, so I'm just gonna cleanse this with this so nice stick. Your inner child could be telling you something right now. Some messages that might be coming through. That's what I'm hearing Spirit say. Any messages for pile number 4? Spirit, pile number 4. This card is sticking out to me. My own energy. I love being there for friends and family while staying true to myself. I don't let others' energy or mood affect my own. To help a friend in a hole, I don't need to jump in the hole with them. Simply reach out a hand, and it's up to them to do the rest. So you have to learn that you have to stop self-sacrificing yourself to save other people. You come here with a divine purpose, and you feel that in your soul, that I'm here to help other people. But that doesn't mean that you need to suffer in the process. That's coming through. So we have expressing love. Today I notice the things I appreciate about the people in my life. I take a moment to send them love and to wish them well. My love is infinite and it feels great to express it. Releasing anger is a natural emotion, but I recognize that holding on to it can be toxic for me. I look at the person who has caused me pain and see them as the human being that they are. I release the anger I feel and freeing myself and expanding to love. And I feel like that is a perfect period for you choosing to connect to oneness. So I definitely do feel like that's what's happening right now. You're releasing a lot of stored anger and emotions from people in the past that caused you to feel a certain way about yourself. So that's coming up for this collective. But those are my messages for pile number 4 from Spirit. If you have any questions, I'll be back next week. But I'm sending you so much love. So have a good day. I feel like there's something I need to say, but it's not coming through. So maybe you feel like you have something to say, but you're not really sure how to express it. So Spirit's saying to sit down, get clear in a meditative state, and just listen to what feelings come up. So maybe you're releasing feelings from the past towards somebody. Maybe you need to write them a letter. You don't have to send this letter. It's just to release. So those are my messages for pile number 4. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you in next week's reading.